What's up guys, my name is Idan and welcome to How Much YouTube channel. Today we're gonna test out the SHIPT app, spelled SHIPT. We're gonna see how much we're gonna make and how many miles we're gonna drive. This shirt was provided to me by SHIPT, so that's really nice that they do that. They deliver to you for free. We are in Burbank, California. We're gonna be doing this for about 6 hours. It's 10 a.m. right now. We're driving a brand new 2019 Nissan Versa, so we should have pretty good mile per gallon. Before we start, I wanna thank our sponsors for today's video, Surfshark. Let's talk about the app. The way it works is you have a list of jobs that you're gonna claim and find the ones that in your area. I noticed that they are all Target or Smart & Final, and I'm gonna need to use my SHIPT debit card. This was also provided with the shirt together, and I'm gonna pay with it. I already accepted the job. It seems like you can accept the jobs for the hour after, so when we started at 10, I thought we can start getting jobs right away, but not really. I had to accept jobs between 11 and 12. If you do try to work for SHIPT, start working before your shift starts to accept all the jobs you're gonna do first. Now we accepted 2 jobs already. We have one job prepaid, that means I don't have to use my debit card. That's gonna be today. That's the Smart & Final. That's the first one. And we have a second one that's also Smart & Final. If they're in the same location, I can do it at the same time, but they're not. Well, let's start with our first order. The total order is $195. It looks like they're estimating 17 minutes for the shop time, 12 minutes for the delivery time. That's like 30 minutes. That's not bad. And the estimated price, I think it's about $10 to $12, they said. Tips, I don't know how it works. Maybe there's tips in the app, maybe tips in cash. We're gonna find out. Yep, let's just start our order. And I think the way it works is as soon as you accept it, you can just go and shop right away and do the order. You don't have to wait for a specific time. I'm gonna just go ahead and start doing it, even though it's only due at 12. It's only 3 miles away. I'm gonna restart my mile counter on my car. Let's go. So our orders is 15 water cases and 20 napkins. I don't know. Well, the employees helped us put it all together, so that's nice employees from Smart & Final.
That's it?
How is it gonna fit? I don't know. What the heck? It's so much. So I'm doing this order right now, and this is crazy. Definitely need a truck or something for this, but it's alright. I hope there's a big tip, because this is like 10 bucks or 12 bucks. Crazy. It wasn't a long time in the store because it's only 2 different items, but it's a lot of stuff and heavy. I can't see anything from the back. It's full, like literally this car is full. This is for sure the biggest delivery I've ever did. Yeah, this is the biggest. I never filled my car like this. They told me that people who do SHIPT around here, they get some really large orders sometimes. It can be really overwhelming, but I'm hoping for a good tip. I've seen the price, it's like $10, $12 for the delivery. It is pretty close, it's only 3 miles away, 3.6 miles, so you're not driving a lot. But the car is so heavy, like, you know how the suspension is all the way down like that. It looks like we are delivering for a church. And I don't know where the entrance is, but it's pretty cool. Whew, that was a lot of work, that was really hard. I had to go back and forth like 5 times because it's so much. At least they had a dolly. So we're done with the church order, no tip. We'll go to the next one. I really hope this one pays more than 12 bucks because that's a lot of work. Time and miles, it's not bad. It's only 8 miles total. Getting there and delivering only 8 miles. It's really not worth it if something happens to you. You're lifting a lot of weight. 64 packs of water, that's a lot. That's hundreds of water bottles. I just picked up my second delivery ever on SHIPT. It was just 6 cases of small drinks, not a big deal. Much different than the first order that was huge. Oh my god. This is just a couple of drinks. So now I'm on my way there and we're gonna do the delivery. Hopefully it's residential this time. Maybe I'll get a tip. And it's really close, it's only 1.5 miles away, so really close. That's a good thing. Not a lot of miles on the car. I want to also mention thank you guys for 100,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Okay, we just did our second delivery. This one was really fast. It literally took me like 20 minutes because I was very close to the Smart & Final and was only 1.5 miles away. and it was second floor. It was really easy to deliver, and she even asked me if I want to get tip in the app or in cash, and she said she doesn't have cash, so she's gonna tip me in the app. So hopefully I'll get tip in the app, and I don't see it yet. We might need to wait for the end of the day to see all the tips coming in. It sometimes takes a whole day to get tips on those apps, so you have to be a little patient to see the tips. Also, I want to say that I really like a lot of things about the app itself. It gives you even more freedom than other apps because you see all the jobs that you got. It shows you all the jobs throughout the day and the location, so you can kind of like select if you want to do them or not, how much they pay, and you can start doing them right away if you select them. That's a big deal for me because if I have nothing to do and I see a bunch of orders for later on today, I can just start them like right now, you know. It gives you more freedom. So good job, Shipt, on the ability to choose orders like that. It looks like not a lot of people doing Shipt in this area, so it actually gives me plenty of jobs to do, so that's good. So it seems like Shipt is a good place in LA to do if you are in the area, but you might get a huge order that might not worth it, or you might get 5 items that's going to be right around the corner that you're going to do in 20 minutes. It's kind of like, you never know. It's a guessing game. I have a box here for Roxanne. They sent it to us from Tokyo Treat. Thank you guys. Roxanne, go ahead and do the unboxing. This is for you. I'll leave a link below if you want to subscribe to monthly treats from Tokyo. We're actually going to go visit Tokyo next year. I'm very excited. Oh nice, there's all kind of different stuff here that show you the snacks on what's inside.
It's like a celebrate Christmas
it's a Christmas
snack.
themed. Japan wins the snack game for sure. Oh, this is Splatoon 2.
Look at this one.
That's a game from Nintendo. I never had those before.
Oh my gosh, it's like...
That's so weird. Let me see.
It's like a
Those are like little baggies?
Oh, it's like...
Are you supposed to freeze it?
I have no idea.
Oh, it comes with a Nintendo Switch sticker. So I had an issue with an app. As you can hear, I'm on hold right now with Shipt. I called them and at the same time also on the chat to try to solve an issue. And it's been already like 15 minutes and nothing. You can see I'm trying to chat with them. I'm calling them at the same time, no answer. So customer support for drivers is not very good. What happened is, I think by accident, I marked the order as or delivered, maybe. I'm not sure how that happened, but the order is out of my system. It shows like it's completed and I can go back and see the address. So I'm kind of stuck right now with the stuff here, cannot deliver the stuff. So I really hope they'll fix this. So they have maybe a lot of calls right now, but yeah, that sucks. Just waiting for now. Okay guys, it's 2:35 p.m. right now. We actually kind of started at 11 because I noticed that you can only pick up orders for the hour after, so I took a little break and I ate some food before I started. So we actually started around 11, and we actually had a few breaks as well. So far we made $38.33. That includes the $5 tip. I got a $5 tip for my second order that we did for a few drinks. So that's pretty good, thank you. That's a pretty good tip. But it doesn't average very well for 3 orders only getting tip from 1. So right now the problem is there is no more jobs in this area in Burbank, and there are other jobs, but all of them are like 10-20 miles away, which could be a problem because we are finishing soon anyway. So by the time I arrive there and do the job, I might be already done. So yeah, it might not be super busy, and be ready to drive to other locations to find jobs. I remember it was kind of similar with Uber Eats too, that doesn't always get orders in every location you're in. You kind of have to move around a little bit to find the orders. But at least it tells you where our orders are. It kind of tell you maybe you can do it on the way home or something. We are at our last delivery, and it's actually been a couple hours since we finished the 3rd delivery, and there were just no deliveries in the area. It didn't make sense to drive so far. So what I did is I selected this delivery between 5 and 6 p.m. to go on the way back home. So that makes more sense, so I picked that one. So far it doesn't look good, guys, because I only make 38 bucks for 3 deliveries. Each one takes about 40 minutes to an hour, maybe less, sometimes 20 minutes. That's about 15 an hour, so it's not very good, you know. This is our last delivery. We had so much trouble with this order. It's pretty big actually. It's a good amount of items. There's a lot of items missing, tons of products that are missing. A lot of First Street products that have no picture, so I couldn't find it. And then we also had to bag it ourselves. Usually when you shop for Instacart, for example, you go take the items and you kind of like just put it on the conveyor belt and then they pack it for you in bags and put it in your thing, and then you're good to go. But this time I had to go with a manager on the side and kind of count it one by one, and I had to verify. He had to look at the app and verify it. It was not very clear, not a good way to do it. I don't know why they do it that way. Instacart, you just kind of scan it. If you have to pay, you pay. If you don't, you don't. It's very simple. Also, another thing with the app that I noticed, this is for Android. I don't know if it's for the iPhone, but when I scan the product, I have to align it correctly. So if I scan it like this way, it would not work. I have to scan it this way, and it have to be extremely clear picture. It have to be the right angle. Instacart, I just kind of like put it even next to it. It just scans it right away. So yeah, the scanning also is kind of annoying and takes extra few seconds every product to scan. We are on our way to our last customer of the day. I also had another problem with the product. There was a box of 300 margarine pieces, and I added to the cart, and then after I'm done, it told me, oh no, now you have to remove it from the cart because some issue with the app, and tell the customer you have to remove it. Such a weird thing. How come it's even in there for me to pick it up in the first place, you know? Like, I was picking it up and then I had to remove it. And then now it's gonna affect my tip because it looks like I'm missing so many products, or I'm getting the products that they want, but all of a sudden I have to return them, and it's not even my fault, you know? If a product cannot be sold, don't let me even pick it up. Pretty dumb, I have to admit. Kind of pisses me off about like the app is not like ready, you know? A lot of products don't have pictures. Sometimes it doesn't show you the right location. Sometimes it shows aisle 91 even though there's only like 10 aisles. So, you know, it's really a hit or miss. It's not consistent, and that's kind of annoying. Instacart, I rarely have those issues. Everything scans perfect, everything looks exactly the same. Sometimes pictures are not matching because, you know, manufacturers change the packaging, but it's pretty rare and it's fine, you know, it's not a big deal. But this one was too much. Yeah, Shipped app need to be worked on, the products need to be updated, and the process of like scanning products that I have to return later is absolutely ridiculous. I have another problem is that I actually communicated with the customer, and they asked me to substitute the orange juice because it was out of stock, and we found the one they wanted. They wanted a smaller one, and I tried to add it to the cart, but because the checkout is different, you just go to the side and talk to a manager to confirm it, they can't even add it to the cart. So all that work for me to communicate with the customer, figure out which one I want, and I couldn't scan it into the app because I'm already checking out pretty much, and now I cannot add it.
Surfshark is a VPN service that makes online privacy protection easy and attainable. Surfshark encrypts all internet data sent to and from your device to ensure that your IP address is hidden and make sure nobody can see what you're doing online. On top of that, they also block ads and malware and other things you just don't want to have while surfing the web. Unlike other VPN services, they provide unlimited amount of devices used at the same time. I personally use it when I deal with cryptocurrency or when I travel abroad to access Netflix and YouTube. Some countries block you from doing that. Use code HOWMUCH for 83% off and extra 3 months for free. Check the link below to learn more.
We just finished 4 deliveries with Shipped app, and we made $52.28, and we also made $10 cash tip on our last order, which is pretty good because it also took forever. So that's a total of $62.28, but we also drove about 27 miles total. So that's about $15 worth of expenses for gas and for maintenance for the car. So that's come up to $47 and some cents for today's trip. I would say it's not very good. You know, it's probably about minimum wage for the amount of time and effort we put in. There seems to be a lot of issues with the app when it comes to their inventory. A lot of stuff is out of stock. A lot of stuff don't have pictures. So there's definitely some work to be done. And there's only Smart & Final and Target. And there are not that many orders, so you might need to travel. So yeah, that's my personal experience with Shipped. If you do want to try it out, I will leave the referral link below and give that a try. But so far, Instacart is winning for me when it comes to grocery shopping on an app. Don't forget to subscribe below because I do videos like this all the time. If you have an app you want me to try that I didn't try yet, leave a comment below and let me know. If you tried it yourself, I also want to know if you have a better experience with Shipped app. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like. Peace.